It's time to start the happy fun time. Attack the Bleeding Mountain. I don't like this continent or the next one. I even hate how the colors look. This doesn't look shitty just because it's old, it's just shitty looking. A civil war has broken out in the Bleeding Mountains. The Lord of Griffin Keep to the north has sworn fealty to the Shadow Lord with the promise of ownership of the entire region. As we speak, and an assault to take over the southern areas is mounting. It is up to you to defend the region and drive back the Shadow Lord's attacking forces all the way to Griffin Keep. Must succeed at all costs. Yeah, it looks bad even here, so this is my least favorite part of the game. And it's a shame that it's sort of the end game. It's not the gameplay, it's look at that, it's disgusting looking. Looks like one of those really old games from the 80s. I'm not sure if you are aware of that. But when people didn't really have proper graphics, so the only thing they used to differentiate between different levels was usually use these colors and color combinations that are basically offensive to the eye. And this is what it reminds me of. This color combination is wrong, it shouldn't be here. This is a lava pool. Sure, have lava rivers. Why does the ground need to be that orange? Why does the mountain's shadow have to be blue instead of actual shadows? Yeah, this is... I feel it sickens me just to look at this. Okay, 2 armies, and we have to protect our sites. It's hard to spot roads on the map. There's another reason why I hate this. In Palthia you could clearly see on the overland map where all the roads were taken. Here it's sort of, I guess, a little more orange pink than the normal terrain. So this should be a road, I guess. Yeah. It's very hard to see automatically. Okay, it seems that this army here will proceed basically north. There is a road somewhere here, so... yeah, and there's not really treasure size here, so we don't have to worry about that either. There's Stones of Saint Syrian, that's a name of it. This is Pharaoh's Sanctum. And that's all there is. Now this is supposed to be burned wood, our burned forest, but yeah, let's look at that. There's the one aspect I don't like about this game, and I hate that I have to stare it more than any other graphical aspect of the game. Or longer at least. That's how it is. No game's perfect. I just don't know what they were thinking. Maybe, hey, we've had several good-looking, normal-looking continents here. Let's do something really shitty-looking at the end. That'll just, that'll be the cherry on the top of this game. It had to be something like that. I refuse to believe that a sensible person would actually choose to implement something this horrible. We should have 3 night guards. We do. It's good. All Sky Hunters will go here. Shit. We are a bit weaker on this front. Oh, you'll get the extra horsey. 22 turns. Well, hopefully it won't take that long. Okay, Ogre Hunters. Nothing new at this point, really. Yeah, oh, Lava Dragons. Still nothing really new. Ooh, here's our first new unit. Lava Warriors. Yeah, there's a event fire theme here. I think this is the best lighting. Yeah. 27 melee magical, 26 armor. These are properly dangerous. But they're still light infantry, so this terrain is definitely favors heavy infantry. But yeah, these are starting to be properly dangerous units. You don't want to give them opportunity to sort of gang up on you. Also, I don't want to have the Warlord take on those captains. Nor do I want the Phoenix Knights to do it. That's why we have the Spearmen. No, I can't see it really playing this game without having some of these heavy Spearmen. Even if you had played with a mage and had a mage heavy infantry is pretty good, but I still have a few of those just for the negate cavalry bonus. So you can have someone standing and taking the brunt of those cavalry charges for engaging in more standard combat. Other option to take the wind out of their sails is to have some kind of archery provide defensive fire, but I don't really like that. It just doesn't gel well with the other game mechanics. Mainly the surrender mechanic. I think it's a good mechanic to have in this game. It forces you to consider some of your deployments. You can't just pack all your great units in together. It becomes a negative to have a huge ball of units, and I appreciate that quite a bit. Quite often, no real considerations into that, or it's something really artificial, but it sort of makes sense. You have a tightly packed force, so if one of them breaks, so turns and runs, can't hold his position, if they have no place to run or retreat to, they'll get annihilated by the enemies. It makes perfect sense. Moral in general, there are actually, when I think about it, every game I can think about that has a moral system usually is quite much better for it, and the moral system is quite good. So what can I think about Steel Panther, Pantry General, Dawn of War series? The, uh, a lot of Warcraft. No, it's not. What the hell is it? Warhammer. Warhammer systems have a morale system, and it always works very well. So you have things like phasing. If someone charges you from behind you, you need very tough hard press to keep its ground. And I can't really think of a game where it made the game worse in any kind of way. So usually people who give it that much thought to be making good games. Maybe I'm just forgetting some really shitty game I've played. It's entirely possible. Wouldn't be the first time to happen. This unit won't pose us any kind of serious problem. I'm just thinking what's the best order to tackle this problem, because I do want to move forward and not sort of get stuck here. But now our heavy spearmen are blocking. Cavalry is fairly good against light cavalry, probably against skirmishers too. So heavy infantry on the other hand really isn't. So there are some benefits to going with cavalry instead of infantry. Oh yes. Zero points of damage. Wonderful. Yeah, it was a newly purchased unit. Wondering why it sucked so badly. And we neutralized the lava warriors. That's good. He's good. I think we'll go and blockade the needs attacking. We need to get rid of those bombardiers. Whirlwind, that's not good enough. Yeah, light infantry on a rough terrain is gonna be very hard to attack it. Now the crossbows are coming in handy. How dangerous those money? I think Mummy is sort of a... How are they compared? They're both light infantry. Mummy is actually more expensive. Single unit. 3220. Yeah, it's but they're basically comparable because Mummy has a normal attack and the armor is the same, while Lava Warrior has a slightly lower but a magical attack and the armor is the same. So at least they're fairly close to each other. I'd still say the Lava Warriors are better, and they're cheaper too, so that's a bad combination. I feel like the Mummy is doing some sort of a dance move there. Should we go here? Apparently no. Yeah, they're very spread around here. A lot of Sky Hunters. Not sure should I leave defensive forces on these. They don't want. Yeah, we're moving quite fast, at least to the center, I think. We'll have to engage those Sky Hunters before they all go to the other army. These will provide some kind of an attractive target for them. I will definitely use more flying in it. I'm just not sure Sky Hunters are what we want. Or more of the same. Well. I think that's the Shadow Lord casting on us. Ooh, we're much better than the Lava Dragons. But they're not the best they have. Shadow Dragons are better. Oh shit. One general down. No. Lava Warriors are no laughing matter. It's a general, I don't care about them. It's like someone told you, oh, you lost a goddamn sergeant or a corporal. Please load the game. Yeah, I don't think so. But it is sort of a lesson for us. under threat. You have to attack. Not sure how to handle this. They don't have a lot of troops here. Didn't matter. Let's go and slaughter them all. We can definitely handle the bear riders. These will take some time. Let's get the show on the road. We could use the flying units here. I'm not going to split this up. I do want to get more flying units to even a couple to have sort of a limited protection against with the secondary army. We need to think about this for once. We have a lot of anti-air units, maybe not a lot, but we have them, so they get to move last. Yeah, it's not gonna be a problem. Problem here is that all the engagements are in terrain that heavily favors light infantry or skirmishers, so we don't want to fight them there. We could do it with the heavy infantry, but even then it's not gonna be pretty. Skirmishers are probably our best. Just they're very nasty to try to attack on that terrain. We do have to do something about them. They're in far too great of a condition to be left alone. They can easily wipe out some of our units. Light cavalry seems to be doing very well against them. Except this no skill, no magical attack light cavalry. Don't want to block in any of our units. Using cavalry to attack them, that's not gonna work. And that's it. Yeah, turns are taking a little bit longer because we have to. There's a real chance that you can screw things up at this point. The bright side, he can cast a spell every turn on us, but there's not gonna be any special surprises against the Shadow Lord. Just a constant ticking of attacks. I guess we'll just push forward. I love these. Unless you royally fuck up, you can never lose. That's a pretty big advantage to have on a unit. Negative being that you certainly can't lose. Couple of attacks from a competent enemy and that's it. I don't want to attack because I don't want to give him the opportunity to distance itself from us and heal up. You can take it. What is it? Upon entering the circle of stones, an apparition appears before your troops. Speaks of the Shadow Lord's tyranny and offers its blessing to your army before this. I have no idea what happened. Something happened. I would have preferred a blessing of a magical weapon. Whatever. Mysterious blessing. Have to do this time. He has magical attack. That's 36 is a solid attack number. I don't recall what the West Heavy Infantry is. I don't think it's the Sandmen that we encountered earlier. Sort of nagging me that I don't know what it is. Sandmen were powerful enough, so what the hell could the more powerful version be? Oh, well, we'll meet them sooner or later. I'm gonna kill you. And we're gonna kill you because you're totally unprotected. We're not going to attack the archers yet. More of a clean up job. Yeah, we'll at least weaken them with the proper army. Ooh, okay. They do manage to put a lot more pressure on us than in the previous continents. Now, after they get their army upgraded a bit, that's gonna be a huge ass problem for us. We're just going to cross this lava river. Ooh, a lot of flyers. Yeah, they seem to have a ton of Sky Hunters. That's sort of a problem. Sort of a big goddamn problem. They outnumber us quite a bit, so... And the quality is starting to be pretty much equal. So I definitely think we need to expand our Sky Hunter department. But what are they? Melee. There's still a decent amount of melee opponents, so I guess we could buy the Seekers. We won't be attacking yet. They have too many of those. We attack and wound ourselves and don't manage to basically take out most of their attack capabilities. We are fudged. Royally fudged. You can usually take one attack, maybe two if the enemy isn't too bad, but three, I don't think anyone can take that unless you really are clearly superior force at your disposal. And I don't think we anymore do anymore. Enemy is constantly harassing us, and we do need anti-aircraft capabilities of some kind. Can definitely repel their attacks, but Problem is we can't really finish off their forces. I need to think about it a little bit. We had a couple of us Sky Hunters supporting us, and we could use the ground forces to sort of take the brunt of the enemy attacks and attack back, while using the Sky Hunters sort of to finish off. We're doing fairly well on these fights. Only one unit is in any kind of danger at the moment. I think that was a trail runner here somewhere. No? Yeah. All of those flying units have to die now. Yeah, they're very dangerous. The Lion Dragons are much better than the hero unit encountering these at least. I should just buy more Lion Dragons. What is that? Steam Gunners. Oh, it's an archer unit. Yeah. It's a good archer unit. I need to think about how to use those flyers to base. We didn't need to use the flyers at all. Take a look at the map. Okay, we need to reach Griffin. There's the Pharaoh Sanctum. We'll also take control of, and that's about it. So this mission, the fighting is done. We lost a general, but that's it. But that's it. On the other hand, we are getting losses. Even if it's just a general. Ooh, that's dangerously low on health. go over to the lava stream. I actually want to test out how well we do against the steam gunners. Not fairly well. They're still a bit more dangerous than can actually cause serious wounds on us. Yeah, now we're in a situation that they can only wound us. But if there is a noticeable difference previous missions though, or continents, we are getting properly wounded. It's no longer just light injuries, it's pretty heavy injuries. No, don't go there. Okay, that's in control now. Ah. Or 3 wounded. Yeah, the storm staff seems to be very powerful against flying units. That's good to know. We'll need some anti-air capabilities there. Okay, I still feel our sort of effort in gaining all those range magical buttons paid off. We are using them now, and they're very valuable. It was in the middle portion where we could handle everything quite easily with our Scar Hunters that I was sort of doubting the wisdom of this chosen strategy, but at the moment it seems like a better strategy again. I think we'll harass any sort of keep him from gaining new momentum with those troops. Or can I just end this? Yeah, I think I can end this. Magical armor, no. We want a magical weapon. Please no gold. Naturally, if we can get an amulet of resistance, that would be cool. A magical weapon should supplies. Yeah, I don't want your crappy armor. It's not good enough. Problem is our ability to kill things, not really survive them. Strong attack is a good defense in any game really. Really game. Yeah, it seems to be intent on giving us some gold. I think I'll take the gold if it offers us it again. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, put an end to it. They should be vulnerable to direct assaults. So they were. The remainder of the Shadow Lord's forces scatter to the hills. The Lord of Darkmane Keep approaches with congratulations. He offers you 350 gold and the services of his most loyal lieutenant to aid the war effort. That's a replacement for our general. New infantry, I don't recall that name. Fire Wizard. Earthmasters. Yes, Berserkers. Berserkers might be the best lighting. I don't know. Not much of a light infantryman. I do recall once using them, and that's the reason I'm not a light infantryman. The problem with them is there's really not much reason to use them, because if you want to have that sort of mobile light capability, use skirmishers. They're much more survivable. They have a different kind of attack style, so it complements your heavy infantry much better. And there's a natural magical attack with them, so I don't really see much point in light infantry. It's not terrible in some situations, but use trail runners in those situations. 3 units. Okay. Do I want to get Seekers though? Magical defense 50s. That's a real kick in the nutsack. Have a 4 higher armor though. That's not an insignificant thing. And the mechanical attack would definitely be a good alternative to all the magic. I could give it a try. We should buy 2 of them then. Yeah, they'll be operating away with the rest of the group. I won't be bringing them out so much. We'll use them to provide a backup for the secondary army who doesn't get the main Scar Hunter group. Sword of Death Wounds. Guess we might give it this here. It doesn't make any kind of real difference, but because we're not gonna fight in a way that we wound the enemy and let them go away. We'll try to kill them. So that's sort of a useless thing. Sundry Shadow Coast or Labyrinth Valley. Both sound terrible places to go to. We'll make the decision next. I do hope for more magical item locations. We're reaching the final continent and we still have a huge gap in some of our troops. So we could have use for almost anything. I'm not sure what the Seekers could use. If we're not gonna get the Amulet of Resistances, we don't want a magical weapon because that turns that mechanical to magical. At least I think it does. So we would need some kind of other weapon. Probably javelin or crossbow. I'm not sure how good they are with these. Yeah, but there's no point wondering about that either. So we'll just see how it goes.